What's up, Facebook land? I hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday. I want to talk to you guys really quick about something that I see happen quite a bit, and it affects people more than they think it does, and it can tend to derail our efforts to better ourselves. And it doesn't matter if those efforts are health related or business, spiritual, doesn't matter. Human beings do not like change. They don't like change so much that we don't even want the people around us to change, even if it doesn't affect us at all. And I don't know why that is. There's lots of different reasons, actually. Hey, Daddy. But humans just don't like their people to change. Even if it's for the better, we certainly don't want people to change for the worse. But I would argue, even when it's for the better, a lot of people oppose other people changing. And so I am blessed or cursed, depending on how you look at it, with this innate, I don't give a crap attitude. I'm working on it. I'm trying to care more, but it's actually benefited me quite a bit on this topic anyways, because if you don't like what I'm doing, I don't care. And if you say snotty things to me about it, I still don't care. But that's not the majority of us. And so this is something that I've really had to work with some of the people that I help lose weight. Because when people want to make healthy changes, the people around them oppose this, right? So your family might not want you to make some healthy changes because they feel like they're going to have to eat your healthy food and they don't want to. Your boyfriend might not want you to give yourself to Christ because he thinks you're going to quit putting out. I mean, that was not appropriate, but there's all different kinds of reasons why people don't want those around them to change. So some of them, they're not even aware that they're saying these things to you, though, that they're making rude comments or opposing it. It just comes out naturally, right? People around you sometimes don't want you to change because it kind of takes away their own excuses. It makes them feel bad that they're not doing something that they feel like they've wanted to do or should be doing or whatever, and they feel like it spotlights what they're not doing. Because we're innately very selfish people, right? And so people don't mean to be that way. That's just our nature, is to think in our own terms. Sorry for the dog barking in the background. So what do you do about this if you're trying to make some changes? Well, first of all, don't let it derail you, okay? If you know that you're on the right path, people may give you some good sounding arguments as to why you shouldn't be doing it. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. I've heard all kinds of stupid things about my health journey, my business, my walk with Christ, all different kinds of things. People tell me I shouldn't run because it's bad for my knees. Okay, so sitting on my couch is going to give me heart disease, not running. I'll take the bad knees, right? People tell me I shouldn't do CrossFit because girls shouldn't lift, or CrossFit's dangerous. That's what everybody tells me. CrossFit's dangerous. Okay, nope. Getting fat was dangerous for me. My cholesterol was through the crazy roof. That was more dangerous for me. So people are going to say things to you. What do you do about it? With your people in your close, immediate circle, depending on what it is that you're changing, you may have to have some conversations about it. So if it's your family, your husband, your wife, your kids, maybe you need to sit them down and explain why you're doing the thing that you're doing, whatever it is, and what that's going to look like for them, and what it's not going to look like for them, and that you would love their support. If you need certain things from those people, be it help around the house so you have time for your business, or, I'm not asking you guys to not bring junk food in, but, cheesy Doritos, that's the one thing I can't say no to. Can we just not have those in the house? Like, whatever it is that you want, know what you need from them and go to them with it, with no expectations that they're actually going to do it. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But have those real conversations. Now, with your outer circle of people, don't have any conversation. Like, don't explain yourself because you don't have to. So if somebody at work offers you a donut, we always want to give a reason why we say no to things. It's just this people-pleasing thing about human beings. You don't have to explain a thing that you're doing. So if somebody offers you a donut, the answer is just no, thank you. You don't have to say, no thanks, I'm low carb, blah, 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 because then they're going to give you their 2 cents, which probably won't make any sense whatsoever, because people will always have a comment to you. Now, if you want to go outside and you want to smoke a cigarette at break, nobody cares. But if you don't want to eat the donut in the break room, everybody's got something to say about it. I don't know why. It's just what it is. So If you don't need to have those conversations, then don't. If your friends want you to go out and party, but you've got something to do for business, you don't have to tell them why you're not coming out. You can just say, no, sorry guys, can't make it. You don't have to justify the reasons that you say no to people. So just don't tell them why. And then you don't have to have the conversation at all. And you don't got to hear all the blah, blah, blah that they have to say. Now, the other thing that I would suggest is find your tribe. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to ditch all your family and friends who aren't on the same journey as you. But what is really important is having a sense of community if you're making a big change. So if it's something around your lifestyle, health, fitness, if it's something spiritual, wanting to further your walk with Christ or whatever it is that you're doing, you need peeps around you who are on that same journey. And so you can get that if you're going to yoga, if you're going to CrossFit, you're going to have a good community there. If you're working on your health journey as far as food and nutrition goes and you want to jump into our health group, we've got an awesome tribe of people there. But find people who are on that journey that you're on to connect with, and they will provide you so much encouragement when you're getting a little bit of discouragement from the outside world. Now, if your family and friends are being a little bit of jerkholes about what you're doing, don't cave to what they're saying to you, but also don't be mad about it. Like, it's really easy to be like, oh, how dare you judging me because I'm trying to better myself? Don't you care about me? Don't you love me? Don't you want me to lose weight? Don't you want me to have a successful business? Don't go into that headspace either. Just understand that it's really their issue. It's not an issue with what you're doing. It's a personal issue with themselves, almost all of the time. And so it doesn't do you any good to be bitter towards those people or have a negative headspace surrounding it, because then you're just bringing that negativity on yourself. So instead, you can just recognize it for what it is. And you know what? That's their baggage. I'm going to just keep moving on over here, eating whatever I'm eating, doing whatever self-help stuff I'm doing, whatever positive stuff that you're doing. So love them, but kind of ignore it. Find some people who are going to support you and just stay the course. So I hope for some of you who've had some struggles like this, that maybe that's a little bit helpful. And if any of you guys have had an experience like this and you have something that you want to add that's helped you when you're making these changes and not feeling very supported, put them here in the comments. I always love having more ideas how to help people out and help them through this. So I hope you all have a happy Sunday.